So guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Redmanx TV, and this Tuesday, Manchester United will take on Fulham in the Premier League, and in today's video, I will be previewing that game for you guys. If everyone could please drop a like on the video and leave your thoughts and score predictions down below in the comment section, be much appreciated. And if anyone is not subscribed, then make sure to hit that red button down below with notifications on so you guys can keep up to date with all the new videos that go live. But anyway guys, let's get on to the preview. So guys, this Tuesday, Manchester United will take on Fulham at Old Trafford as Manchester United look to get back to winning ways after suffering back-to-back defeats to Leicester and then Liverpool. And to be honest, you can take the Leicester defeat away. Of course, as soon as the lineup came out for that game, we expected to lose. Playing our second team and a few reserve players against such a strong Leicester team, you can make a few excuses for that. But for the Liverpool game, there's absolutely zero you can make for that one. What an embarrassing performance that was against one of your top rivals. And to lose in the manner we did as well, to gift them every single one of their goals, it was so frustrating, so disappointing. And to go into it, our strongest team, of course none of those players played on Tuesday, they were fresh to play this game, and it was just so disappointing. And this was our chance to send Liverpool down into the Europa League. How sweet would that have been? But, you know, the performance let the team down really. Some of the players let the team down. On the day, the defence was awful, the goalkeeper was awful. It was just a night to forget for Manchester United, but it was so frustrating. And in reality, it just shows that Liverpool are still so far ahead of this United team. And when they get Van Dijk back, which is looking likely to be next season, they're going to be up there again. They're going to be challenging with City, because that's their downfall this season. They lost Van Dijk, they've struggled with that. They didn't know how hard it would be without him, and that's why they're in the position they are. But as soon as he comes back, they're going to be challenging with City, and we have a long way to go, and we've got a big transfer window ahead of us to, you know, compete with these big teams, because our team is nowhere near complete. We're three or four top quality players off competing for the Premier League alongside Manchester City. But to be honest, it was so refreshing to see one of the pundits in Roy Keane come out and say something we've all known this season, and that is Manchester United will not win a Premier League trophy with the midfield of Fred and McTominay. And to hear a pundit come out and say that is so refreshing. He's so right. And you know, that's a real problem for Manchester United this season. McTominay and Fred yesterday were absolutely crap. And you know, game by game, I hope they would improve. You know, game by game, I hope they'd get better, and the next game they'd get better. But it just hasn't been in that situation, and they're just so poor. And I still don't get to this day, or you know, what they offer in this Manchester United team. You know, both of them could do a job in League One, do a job in the Championship. They're not top quality players that should be at Manchester United. And of course, you know, if you ask me who, you know, we had to sell one of those players, Fred or McTominay this season, I couldn't tell you who I'd want to sell, because they're both as bad as each other. And next season, I'm being real here, being totally honest here, if we start next season with Fred and McTominay in midfield, I'm going to be very angry, because we need to change that situation, change those players around. And you know, I heard someone yesterday said, you know, well, you know, bringing Sancho and bringing Haaland in the summer, that'd be perfect. But if you're offering me Haaland or Sancho, or a centre-back and a CDM, you know, I'm not going to even think about that. I'm bringing in a centre-back and a CDM, because they're the real problems at Manchester United. And it just showed yesterday's game how key Maguire is to this team. He's been so good. He's been so underrated this season for Manchester United. And without him in defence, yesterday, we were all over the place. There was no leaders in that defence. There was no one marching him on. It was a shambles in defence yesterday, and especially in the goalkeeper position. And there's a massive shout now for De Gea to come back in next season, but as it looks right now, Henderson will be starting. So there's still so many things Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has to work out at Manchester United. I don't know what that sub was bringing on Matic yesterday, but you know, we have a lot of problems in this team still, and you know, he's done very well this season. I'm not gonna lie, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has done superbly well, but at the moment, the last two losses, well, I'm gonna say that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, you know, he's overachieved in my opinion. That's what I was gonna say. You know, with the team he has, I don't know how we managed to get second with that midfield of Scott McTominay, and especially with the defence this season, but you know, it is what it is. It's been a very strange season for a lot of teams. And to be honest, we're only second because other teams have been worse than us this season. They've not performed. Chelsea, Spurs, Arsenal have been nowhere near us this season. Liverpool as well. So, you know, it's been a weird season. But yeah, going into next season, I hope we improve things. We have a great transfer window. But of course, we have a chance to bounce back this Tuesday against Fulham. And, you know, I'm confident that we will. I'm very confident that we'll win against Fulham. They're relegated, nothing to play for other than pride. So if we don't win this game, then I'm going to be concerned. I'm going to be like, oh, there's problems here going into the massive game against Villarreal in the final of the Europa League. So, yeah, we need to get into some form now, and hopefully Maguire's back for that game, because if he's not, and we perform like we did yesterday against Villarreal, there's going to be problems, and we have to win this Europa League. It's a must for Manchester United this season. So, you know, we've got to prepare for that, get into a bit of good form for that. So a win against Fulham on Tuesday would be absolutely massive, and, you know, I hope we do get that, and I think we will, because they're relegated. And, you know, this team now are playing the better schedule now. They've gone over the 4 games in 7 days, so there's no excuses now going on to this Fulham game. So, yeah, let me get into my lineup for the game. So my lineup in net, I'm going to go, of course, Dean Henderson. Left back, Luke Shaw. Then it'll be Lindelof alongside Bailly, but you may see Chukwueze in this game because Bailly played the last game, but I'm not too sure yet. But right back, Wan-Bissaka. Fred alongside McTominay will be the 2 CDMs. Ahead of him, Bruno. On the left, I'm going to go Rashford. Actually, I'm going to switch it around. It's what I want to see. So I'm going to go Pogba alongside Fred. And then left wing, we're going to go Rashford, because he offers absolutely nothing on the right. So you need to play him on the left. That's a problem as well, because you saw how good he was when he went over to the left in the second half. So yeah, Rashford on the left, of course, Greenwood on the right for me this game, and up front, Edison Cavani. So that's my team going into the game, guys. I'm going to have a Fulham fan come on now, just to give a bit of a preview of their season so far, their key players going into this game, and of course his prediction. So enjoy, guys. Be back very soon.
Getting used to it now. It's been a shit season, I must say. From start to finish, we've never really looked like getting out of it. Apart from maybe February, March, we got a couple of good wins, but apart from that, it's been a long, hard year fighting down there. And a couple of weeks ago against Burnley, we got our sentence of a return to Championship football. Probably come back up again, which is just the way we do things, and probably back down again. So look, for us, relegation is normality, really. It's no big surprise, no big shock, no big horror. As for the game, I think you'll walk over us pretty easily. We're fielding some youngsters now. Now that off season means nothing, so something to look forward to for us. Good to see fans back in the ground. But even if you're resting players for the Europa League, and I can't see you not winning by 2 or 3. So I'll give a professional prediction of 3-0. Can't even see us scoring. We haven't scored for what seems like months. But you know, so it's a nothing game for both teams really. But 3-0, and yeah, I'm not looking forward to it really. But thanks for having me on, and good luck in the Europa League final. Cheers, mate.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed him coming onto the channel and got a bit of an insight on Fulham season so far and their key players going into the game. If you want to go and check him out, I'll leave all his socials down below. Go ahead, check him out, give him a follow and everything. And once again, mate, thank you very much for coming onto the channel. But my quick thoughts on Fulham, of course, this season they did get relegated. They will be playing Championship football next season. Of course, towards the end, they probably dropped a bit too many points in my opinion. They're, of course, fighting alongside Newcastle to survive the drop. So yeah, overall, I think they probably did deserve to get relegated. Of course, they got a good few players in there. Anguissa, of course, a great midfielder I rate a lot. Anderson in centre-back. Of course, Mitrovic up front. But overall, they just haven't had enough this season to stay up. So, I think it should be straightforward going into the game on Tuesday. I think we'll win this game quite comfortably. Maybe 2-3-0, I don't know at the moment. But I would expect something like that. But yeah, that's my quick thoughts on Fulham. But I'm going to have a few Manchester United fans come onto the channel now, giving their thoughts and score predictions going into the game on Tuesday. Enjoy.
Alright, so here's my thoughts going into the game against Fulham. The final Premier League game at Old Trafford as well. And to be honest with you, I'm not going to be too sad to see the back of Old Trafford, especially this Premier League season. We've been shocking at Old Trafford. I think all of our defeats in the league have come there. But it'll be the first time fans will be back in Old Trafford since the pandemic began. I think 10,000 fans are going to be in the stands. So I think we'll get the win. I think the fact that the fans are going to be back there, the fact that Fulham have just been relegated, they're going to be on very low confidence. One win also secures second place. So it's not that important because we've got top four anyway, and who really cares whether you finish second or fourth? But it'd be good to kind of wrap that up before the last game of the season so we can rest players ahead of that game against Wolves and focus on the Europa League final. And I think we will do that. I think we'll get the win. I think it'll be 3-0 to Manchester United. But a win seals second place. It'd be nice to do that before the Wolves game, and I think we will do that. So I'm going to go with 3-0.
So it's United versus Fulham, and this is a must-win game for us to secure the second place. And I think in both the games we should start Van de Beek, Ilanga and Ahmad. I think in these two games we should give chance to our youth, any one or two of them, and rest of the playing 11 will be same. And I think we should protect most of the players for the Europa League final, because that will be the main focus. Apart from that, we should be winning against Fulham, and my predicted score will be United 4, Fulham 2.
I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for this game. We're obviously playing Fulham on Tuesday in the Premier League, coming off the back of a terrible game against Liverpool. Very disappointing result that was. I thought we were very bad throughout the majority of the game, and Liverpool fully deserved to win, get 3 points. Obviously, we've allowed them to get back in the Champions League race now. I think top four is definitely on the cards for them now, and it's just very disappointing from Manchester United's fan point of view that we've lost to a team that we could have pushed them into the Europa League, but we move on, and let's said the better about that game, and obviously have to move on. We're playing Fulham in the Premier League, and I think this game is important for us in a few ways. I think this game is the perfect opportunity to continue that form that we really lacked heading into Europa League final. We lost to Leicester, obviously under strange circumstances, and I think the Premier League there's no dignity left in the Premier League after what they did to us. We're playing a game every 2 days. I think it's disgusting what they've had to do to us, but we have to accept it and move on. And obviously we lost to Leicester, we lost to Liverpool, and this, like I said, is the perfect way, I think, because Fulham, they have nothing to play for. They are 18th in the Premier League. They can't stay up. So it's guaranteed that they can't get out, and I think this game will be 2-0 if I were to guess, because we play a strong side. Their side isn't good enough because they're in the relegation battle. But the few players to look out for would be Zambo Anguissa, who plays in midfield. He's a very good midfielder, I think. Areola, who's in goal, has been big for them this season. And other than that, they don't have a lot of great players. Joachim Andersen at the back's good, the captain. But I think this game is simply too strong for them, and I think this game will be 2-0, and it'd be the right result heading into the final game against Wolves at the end of the season and into Europa League final. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for this game, and thank you, Jack, for having me back.
Fulham on Tuesday, 6 p.m. kickoff at Old Trafford. Fans are back, that's going to be good. I think we're going to smash them. They're already relegated. They got a poor team, lost to Fulham. They got a decent team, but they just get poor results and poor performances. That's why they got down. Lost to Southampton today. I think we're going to beat them 1-0, 3-0, 4-0, comfortable win. Because we had rest of the weekend as well. That was good after that 4 fixtures in 7-8 days. So yeah, I'm going to go 4-0 against Fulham, thrashing. Bruno's going to bag Rashford, Pogba and Mason will get one. He's in good form. Maybe even Eddie, I don't know. But yeah, then obviously 2 more games left to the big one, Europa League final. So we'll see these 2 off. Make sure we clinch second, beat Wolves as well. But yeah, I think that we haven't been the best of form, lost the last 2 Prem games, but it was a tight congestion feature schedule after our games got moved about, so that was unfair on us. But I believe that was just a little blip, and yeah, we'll bounce back well against Fulham, comfortable win. We'll hopefully beat Wolves on the last day of the season, cement second, reduce the gap to City as much as we can,
next year, win the Europa League, get back Ollie in the summer, and yeah, next season just go for the title and everything really. Champions League as well, just try and win everything we can. So yeah, hopefully we beat Fulham and yeah, the start of good things.
So guys, you just heard from them, but I want to hear from you guys. What's everyone's score predictions for the game on Tuesday? Make sure to drop them in the comments below. But a quick score prediction from me, I'm going to go Manchester United 3, Fulham 0. It may be 2-0, but I'm going 3-0 to Manchester United. I'm feeling like a big win after suffering the 2 losses against Leicester and Liverpool. We need to come back strong here, so that's why I'm going 3-0 to Manchester United going into the game. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to smash a like down below. Helps me out and the channel a lot, so make sure to do that. Also, make sure you guys are subscribed to Red Manx TV down below with notifications on, so you guys can get notified when the videos come out straight away. So do that as well. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. If you did enjoy, smash a like. I'll see you guys very soon. Enjoy the rest of your day, and hopefully we can get back to winning ways on Tuesday. See you later.